This is problem number 77 from section 1.2 in pre-calculus that asks you to find the equation of a line through this point, to the point 7/8, 3/4, that's parallel to the line 5x plus 3y equals 0, and then part B would be find that line through this point that's perpendicular to this line. So let's do part A first, which is finding a line parallel to this line. So you need to find the slope. The best way you can find the slope of this line is to write it in slope-intercept form. So first of all, subtract 5x from both sides. Then you have 3y is equal to negative 5x. And then divide both sides by 3. So you have y is equal to negative 5/3 x. So the slope of your equation, the slope of this line is negative 5/3. You want to find a line that's parallel to this, but through this point. So the setup is of the form y equals mx plus b, but you know your slope has to be negative 5/3. So you start with your slope. You have y equal to negative 5/3 x plus b. But you have an x value and you have a y value. So you plug in 7/8 for x, and you plug in 3/4 for y. So when y is equal to 3/4, negative 5/3 is the slope, x is equal to 7/8, and then we're going to solve for b. Okay. So then I can actually carry out this multiplication here. So I end up with 3/4 equal to negative 35/24 plus b. So then you have to add 35/24 to both sides. So you have 3/4 plus 35/24 is equal to b. So you have to get a common denominator to actually carry out this addition, which means you have to multiply 3/4 top and bottom by 6. So you have 18/24 plus 35/24 is equal to b. Well, 18/24 plus 35/24, this is 53/24. That means b is equal to 53/24. And so your equation, the equation of your line, plug this back in for b, so it's going to be y equals negative 5/3 x plus b, and b is 53/24. 53/24. So this is the equation of your line that's through this point and parallel to this line. Okay, let's work part B. Part B says find an equation of the line through this point perpendicular to this line. So if it has to be perpendicular to that line, that means the slope has to be an opposite reciprocal. Has to be the opposite reciprocal of negative 5/3. That means you have y equal to positive 3/5 x plus b. And then again, plug in your point. Plug in this point for x and y, so you have your y value is 3/4. You have 3/4 equal to 3/5 times your x value, which is 7/8 plus b. Carry out this multiplication. You have 3/4 equal to 21/40 plus b. So subtract 21/40 from both sides. 3/4 minus 21/40 is equal to b. Multiply this top and bottom by 10 so you can have a common denominator there. So you have 30/40 minus 21/40 40ths equal to B. So this is 9/40ths. So B is equal to 9/40. Plug that in for B here. So you have y equals 3/5 x plus 9/40. This is the line, this is the equation of the line that's perpendicular to this line that's through this point. So this was part B. Okay, that's